everyone, TAGY with Ivy is back. And we thank God that we can see the end of a beautiful week. And so it's a weekend coming up, and thank God it's Friday. However, make the weekend count. Take some time to do some deep thinking and reflections so you can grow. So, today I'll be talking about environment and how your environment relates to growth. So you're wondering, environment, growth, how? Well, your environment is so key because growth survives in a conducive environment. And your environment doesn't necessarily depend only on your surroundings. It also depends on what you let inside you. There's a part of the Bible that says, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. You must guard your heart. You must guard yourself. You must guard what comes into you. So, as a growth coach, I get to speak with lots of people, and I'm trying to get people from one stage to the other. First of all, mentally, before it manifests in the natural. Okay, and one of the things that really pains me is when people say things like, I want to run away, I want to quit my job, without thinking clearly about that decision. There's nothing wrong with quitting your job. If it's not the right job for you, hit the road. But hit the road to something, either a new job or your vocation, you want to be an entrepreneur, but you need to be doing something, right? And secondly, if you want to run away, hey, I would like to run, leave Nigeria, okay? But it's something you have to think seriously about, intentionally, because you want to be sure that you're making the right decisions. And not, you're thinking not just about yourself, but about, other people that are connected to you, thinking about your finances. There's so much to think about. You need clarity. You need to know what you're going to go and do when you run away. So I'm a big fan of you thinking, getting clarity before you move. So when I'm with those people, what I've realized is before you can think clearly when you're emotional, you actually need to grow yourself. And you are the environment at this point that you need to grow. And how can you grow yourself? Let me give you an example. A farmer has fallow land. Then he gets some seeds and he wants to plant. He has a goal. I want to plant these seeds and invest and go sell. Do you think he would just carry those seeds and throw into the soil? Hell no. Because that fallow land needs to be nurtured, it needs to be prepped, it needs to be given some nourishment before it is given the seeds, so that you can accept the seeds and then bring out the seeds in what? In crops, let's say corn. And I want to relate this to us. You've got to nurture yourself. You have to grow yourself. You have to nourish yourself. You have to know what you let in. And so I'm going to give you 3 things in this session. 3 things that you need. 3 strategies for you to grow yourself. Change, like we know, depends on your choices. There is a direct connection between growth and change. One of the things you should let into you is music. So when I was going through my depression, the time I was going through depression, I needed to come out of it. And so one of the things that I did was hold on to music like a lover. I had my different playlists, secular music, gospel music, anything that would make me sing, and make me dance, even if I didn't know how to dance, just so that I could lift myself up. And I'm so glad that I held on to it. It was a strategy for success, and that's why I'm where I am today. The second thing is your thoughts. Jesmaya says that the mind is a battlefield. What are you letting in here? So the battle is fought and won in the mind first before it manifests in real life. And so when I have thoughts, diminishing thoughts like you're not enough, you're not beautiful, you're not intelligent, you're not valuable, you're not a complete woman, all those kind of thoughts, my next strategy was to counter those thoughts with the positive thoughts. Rome was not built in a day, and it became a lifestyle. So whenever those thoughts, when you're sitting down and some deep negative thoughts enter you, they have a way of just weighing you down. So I started countering. I was fighting for my mind, and I won. Yes, I'm a conqueror, right? So I'm telling you, for you to have those thoughts, you need to write them. In the morning, stand in front of your mirror and you tell yourself these things. So as you're saying those things to yourself, they begin to, everyday repetition, there's a power in repetition. Try it. My third strategy was friends. Who are the people that encourage you? Believe me, if you're not spending time with the right people, you're not going to grow. So we are a combined average of the 5 people that we hang around with the most. So you need to assess, make a list. I like to think and write. Writing is active writing. Write down who are the 5 people you spend your time with. And then you now assess, do these 5 people love me unconditionally? Do they desire my success? Do they encourage me? Are they mature? Do they hold me accountable for the things that I say I want to do? Do they help me when I'm in need? Do they think about me when I'm not there? Key. The 5 people that you spend time with. You're the sum total of those people. So it's very critical that you do that exercise. Who are these people that you spend time with? Now, another thing I would like parents even to think about is, we always say, we're so proud to say, my child was first, always first in class, and he's first in class with the same people. But have you ever asked this question? You're so proud of you, and it's cool. But have you ever asked this question? Is my child really in the right class? Because a giant among midgets is not a giant, he's a midget. So if your child is first in class all the time, do you think maybe you need to change things up because the child needs some challenges with, peers? So is your child being paired among his peers mentally? That's another thing to think about. Just thought I should mention that. Okay, so who are you spending time with? What's the quality of your thoughts? Are you fighting that battle for your mind? And what kind of music are you listening to, singing to, dancing to? Those are the first 3 strategies I'm going to share with you about your environment. Take control of your environment. Start this weekend to think and grow you. All right, so I've got to go now. Ciao.